32 lengths to the pool, women's 800-meter freestyle. We are underway. Lee in 1, the 17-year-old Canadian. Walker in 2, Deans in 3, Pallister in 4. Fairweather, silver in this event at the 22 Short Course Worlds in 5. Mary Sophie Harvey, the crowd favorite, in 6. McClensick in 7. And Pietera, the other 17-year-old Canadian, in 8.
Well, I started to mention that Mary Sophie Harvey in lane number 5, just below those, or lane number 6, just below those two the yellow stripes there for lanes 4 and 5. Mary Sophie swims in a beautiful pool. It's called Camo, Club Aquatic Montreal Olympique in Montreal, and it has been under reconstruction for about the last 18 months or 14 months. So she's been a vagabond traveling all over the province to get into pool time. Hasn't hurt her. She's been swimming very well, Rob, picking up some medals, picking up some really good swims. And this is just almost like a training event for her. It's nothing she'll ever swim at the major games, but she likes to do it just to keep herself honest and training and racing and getting more experience. The two Kiwis are in 2nd and 3rd spot, but you got the Aussie out in front, Pallister.
And we're not surprised.
Not surprised at all. Pallister is having a great swim here and the entire World Cup, and she is actually looking to probably take the mantle away from Ledecky down the road. I mean, it's a long time between now and Los Angeles, and Ledecky has been at that level for so long, over a decade. But again, she's at that level. She's not really improving very much as Ledecky. Pallister is on a very, very high improvement arc. She was coached by her mother, Janelle Alford, until she was about 19 years of age.
Can we watch Pallister as she does her turn and she just rockets off the wall every time?
Very interesting. She comes off very well, but she takes a breath on the first stroke up, which eventually I think she's going to have to correct. She's going to have to look at that because you lose a little bit of streamlining. But I do agree with you there, Rob. She'll come around quick and then boom, right off. Real big, powerful, instead of just kind of rolling in easy on it. But I was just saying, her mom was her coach till she was about 19. Her mom was a 2-time Olympian and a Commonwealth gold medalist, so obviously a bit of genetics in the family. And she was in this very event. That was the favorite event of the mother, Janelle. But it didn't work very well. She bombed the Olympics, didn't make it in 2021 to the level that she wanted to, and so she moved and changed coaches a couple times, and now she's with a man named Dean Boxall, who most people in the world would argue is the best coach of 200, 400, 800-meter freestyle women in the world. He had the great Ariane Titmus, who upset Ledecky at the Olympic Games in the 400-meter freestyle in Tokyo and went on to win it. Was basically undefeated for the next 5 years after that, just announcing her retirement to Titmus.
Pallister just behind Ledecky at the World Championships in Singapore this year by about 1/4 of a second. In that same race where Summer McIntosh got the bronze, they went 8:05.62 and 8:05.98, Byron, and that's long course. So just imagine what Pallister should be able to do short course.
Well, and what a lot of people were calling the race of the meet in Paris was the 800-meter freestyle with Summer McIntosh against Katie Ledecky. And a lot of people thought that Summer might just be able to beat Katie Ledecky in that. And at the 700 and 750-meter mark, guess who was right there? This woman, Lani Pallister. She's ahead of the world record pace. She was right there with those two, and afterwards they asked her about it. She said, I turned and I looked over and I said, what am I doing with these two women? Why am I in this race? This is incredible. And she was able to actually outtouch Summer McIntosh and get the silver medal in that race. Summer had to settle for the bronze.
So that was in Singapore this year, correct? World Championships.
No, Olympic Games. Here we go. Yes, it was trying to win 5 gold medals at the World Championships, you're right.
So halfway through in 3:54.16. Wow, that's a good 400.
Wow, and she's about 2 seconds under what she did in one of the previous World Cups. So there is actually a shot to be able to get under 8 minutes for sure. Can she get all the way down to that 7:57?
Pallister getting ready to start lapping swimmers. She is just, the world record line is in her rear view mirror.
There's a shot here. Ledecky came home very, very quick when she broke that world record.
Byron, you said to me, I think almost the first thing we saw each other today, I think Pallister has a shot at the world record.
She's just swimming so well, and she's just got so much behind her and so much confidence right now that she'll be able to go for that. It is unfortunate that Summer McIntosh is ill and was not able to participate in this. I do remember very specifically, like you said, that 2025 Worlds, when she was trying to get 5 gold medals. Couldn't quite do it in the 800-meter freestyle.
That last lap for Pallister, 15 seconds, 15.1.
And Pallister does appreciate Katie Ledecky. She said, I love talking in the ready room, and it was so nice that Katie let me sit next to her at the World Championships. I could talk to her, and then we went to get medals, and all of a sudden I didn't have a hairbrush, and Katie said, here, you can borrow mine. So they become sort of rivals, but buddies at the same time.
So Pallister almost 3 seconds under Ledecky's world record time that she set in Indianapolis in 2022 at a World Cup.
And I mean, you're all by yourself here. I mean, look at her. She's so far out in front of everybody, but she's in a rhythm. And I've mentioned this before. It's like a metronome. You've got to keep that same rhythm going. Keep that same rhythm going. You'll also notice that she's really not using her legs very much. And she always says that the coach always yells at me for not using my legs enough, particularly on the last 50 to 75 meters. So she'll use them a little bit maybe into the wall, a little bit out of the wall, and then sort of just drag them behind in the middle of the lane. She is very, very close to being able to break this world record. There's a historic swim going on at this point.
Wow, what a swim by Lani Pallister. She is just absolutely cruising with 150 meters to go in this women's 800 freestyle.
She can probably get it. The two Kiwis are in second and third at this point, it looks like.
It's fair to say it looks like, because it does get a little confusing in the short course. But Fairweather in lane 5 and Deans in lane 3 on either side of Lani Pallister, who, remember, has already won the crown in the 400 this week, winning all 3 races at that distance.
She should be able to make the world record. She's way ahead of it right now. She's got 3 seconds ahead of it. As I said, Ledecky had a great last 100 meters, so that line's going to start to catch Pallister, but she's got to keep this record up. Keep this turnover with her arms. Oh, no legs off the turn there. Her legs are hurting now. She'll just bring those legs in with 2 lengths to go. I think she's got this record. Here comes that line, Rob.
Oh my, and the bell. 50 meters to go for Lani Pallister. The crowd in Toronto pumping her up.
Watch the turnover. Watch what she does here. She's got to keep it going. She's got to bring the legs in coming home.
Lani Pallister has never gone under 8 minutes before in her life. She has never beaten Katie Ledecky, but she's about to crush the time of the great American Lani Pallister, a world record swim, 7:54 flat.